Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Now, let's get into the news. I'm bringing you this story because when I heard it, I thought it was absolutely horrible. First thing I thought about was the people dealing with Hurricane Dorian, and hopefully they don't get any dispatchers with this type of attitude. But anyway, this is what it says. A 911 dispatcher in Arkansas scolded a woman stranded in floodwaters shortly before the woman drowned. The incident has led police in Fort Smith, Arkansas, to apologize and review their policies for emergency responses during storms. Deborah Stevens, 47, was delivering newspapers at about 4:38 a.m. on August 24th when her car was swept away by floodwaters and got stuck in the midst of trees off the roadway amidst rising waters. Her call to 911 was answered by then dispatcher Donna, who was working her last shift as a 911 operator after she had presented her resignation earlier this month. During the call, Stevens told Donna she was unable to get out of her car because she did not know how to swim. As waters continued to rise up past Stevens' chest and cover her vehicle, she panicked and repeatedly said, "I'm going to die." Donna told her, "You're not going to die, and I don't know why you're freaking out." At one point, the dispatcher said to Stevens, "This will teach you next time, don't drive in the water." I don't know how you didn't see it. You had to go right over it. So, roughly about 10 minutes into the call, Stevens told Donna to pray with her. "You go ahead and start the prayer. I'll listen to you." "I sure will," Donna replied. "Get me out of this water safely, dear Father," Stevens said in her prayer, sobbing. Donna stayed on the call with Stevens for 25 minutes. At some point, the dispatcher told Stevens that first responders were also saving other people from floodwaters and that many other emergency calls she needed to attend were coming in. The dispatcher also said as emergency workers were trying to locate Stevens, "Miss Donna, you're going to need to shut up. I need you to listen to me." By the time first responders reached Stevens and removed her from her car about 6 a.m., about an hour and a half after she called 911, she had drowned. Fort Smith Police Chief Danny Baker said in a statement that he was heartbroken for this tragic loss of life. All of our first responders who attempted to save Miss Stevens are distraught over the outcome. For every one of us, saving lives is at the very core of who we are and why we do what we do. We are unsuccessful. When we are unsuccessful, it hurts, Baker said. Police said in a statement that they were releasing the recording of the call with great reluctance because it contains the audio of a dying person's last moments, as well as the interaction between her and her dispatcher. No. That's the reluctance. It has nothing to do with her dying voice. It has everything to do with us hearing this evil dispatcher. While the operator's response to this extremely tense and dynamic event sounds callous and uncaring at times, sincere efforts were being made to locate and save Miss Stevens, the statement said. Okay, let me go into what happened to this lady. Donna had been with the department for 5 years and was a certified dispatch training officer. She had handed in her resignation on August 9th. The police chief said he believes everything possible was done in the circumstances to save Stevens. But he said the department had begun to look into our policies, our responses, our dispatch center. We're looking at what we can do to increase training for our dispatchers in regards to swift water rescue and other things. This is what I'm going to say. Then I'm going to let whatever I need you all to listen to play out and then hear what you all have to say about this. The thing that bothers me is I'm pretty sure that when there's emergencies like this and, water incidents going on for everybody, that it is hard for EMT and police to get out there. That's not the issue. The issue was the dispatcher, her attitude, telling this woman to shut up and why don't you calm down, and you knew not to go over the water. This sounds like a woman that was ready to resign. It was her last day. She deal with these type of calls all the time and panicky, scared people. So this is nothing new to her, hearing a dying woman's voice. She hear dying women voices all the time. So for her, all she wanted to do was get off of work and be done with this whole thing. And you can tell by her attitude. That's my problem with it. And how the person over the dispatch people is handling that, that's an issue. When she did everything that she could do with that attitude, why don't they say at the end of the day, people are wrong? Whether she was with us and we liked her because she was with us for years and decades, nevertheless, she was wrong how she handled this situation. Anyway, people, I'm going to let this play out and then you all tell me how you feel about this. Now, check this out.
A dispatcher on her final shift, taking a call from a woman stranded in her car as floodwaters rise. She panics, but it's what the dispatcher says that's so shocking. Here's ABC's Alex Perez.
Tonight, a dying woman's heartbreaking call to 911 as raging floodwaters filled her SUV in Arkansas. The aftermath captured on police body cam.
Please help me, I don't want to die.
The 911 dispatcher under fire for the disturbing responses she gave. Deborah Stevens.
I'm scared. I've never had anything like this happen to me before.
Well, this will teach you next time, don't drive in the water. No. I don't see how you didn't see it. You had to go right over it.
Stevens ultimately drowned, despite frantic efforts, officials say, by first responders to find her. Police describing the operator's response as calloused and uncaring at times.
I completely understand the disgust. We would all hope that we would get a little bit better response.
At one point, Stevens was getting frantic and got this response.
These people are out, they can all see me. They're all standing out there watching me.
Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up, okay? I need you to listen to me.
Tom, that dispatcher had resigned and was actually working her last shift at the time of the call. Police do not believe she committed any crimes.
Alan, where's your emergency?
I have an emergency, a severe emergency. I'm in a flooding. My car's veered off the road while I'm doing my newspapers, and I'm flooded over here on the end of Kincaid, and it's all the way up to my windows, and I can't get out, and I'm scared to death, ma'am. Please help me. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. Hold on for a minute.
How long is it going to take?
I don't have an officer available, so it's going to take a minute. So I'm going to try to get somebody out there to you. Just hold on, okay?
How long is it going to be, please,
Listen to me. Listen to me. I need you to calm down and hold on.
Okay? I'm scared, man.
I understand that you're scared, but there's nothing I can do sitting in a chair, so you're going to have to hold on, and I'm going to send you somebody, okay?
I'm sorry if I'm rude, but I'm scared.
You're not being rude. I know you're scared. Just calm down for me.
I'm scared. I've never had anything like this happen to me before.
Well, this will teach you next time. Don't drive in the water.
Once again, I'm doing another story of people that are supposed to be trained, got degrees, certificate, and still don't even know how to do their job. Doing this whole Genevas Closet thing has showed me, not that I didn't already know, that it doesn't matter about a degree, about a license, how much training a person think that they got. At the end of the day, these are just regular people, and no one can be trusted. Everyone with every situation is suspect, my opinion. But I would like to know how you all feel about the situation, and while you are letting me know, could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Genevas Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Genevas Closet, and you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.